Oh, what do we have here? A new retro handheld? Finally, just what I needed. Oh man, I'm so excited. Get this out of here, and this too, all this stuff, and oh yeah, there it is, a USB-C cord. I'm so happy right now. Into the bucket with you, little friend. Your time will come someday. Hey, TechDweeb, sorry to bug you, but I was wondering if you had a spare USB-C cord I could borrow. No, I don't have an extra one. Dang. All right, sorry to bug you. Someday. Hey there, how's it going? I'm TechDweeb, welcome. Thanks for clicking on the video today. The retro handheld world is a crowded world. Too many handhelds in this world. Basically, whatever your taste and preference, there's a retro doodad that fits that. Unless you prefer retro handhelds that'll make you a good, successful, attractive person. No retro handheld that you can buy can do that. If you want that, you need to look inwards at the retro handheld inside yourself. That's right, you need to eat a retro handheld. Then you'll be good, successful, and attractive. This is not medical advice, by the way. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I just say stuff sometimes. And since you asked, this is the MiniLoong Pocket 1, a brand spanking new handheld. This thing has been a long time coming. I've been waiting a long time for it. And you're gonna hear that joke quite a few times in this review. It's gonna be a long one. I'm just kidding. It'll be a regular length probably. MiniLoong is the new kid on the block, a new handheld maker. This is their first device as far as I could tell, with the research that I did, which consisted of less than 60 seconds of Googling. There are lots of random companies making retro handhelds though. Just take a look on like AliExpress or whatever. Just these weird one-off handhelds from companies that exist only in our imaginations. But this one felt different to me. I mean, look at it. Look at it! It's kind of neat looking, right? And it is neat. It looks neat, cool visual touches and retro vibes all in one. It's got decent specs and performance for the price, a decent system, a really nice big screen. LinNXT offered to send me this and I had never heard of it. I didn't know what to expect. And when it arrived, I was genuinely pleasantly surprised, which doesn't happen often for me. Actually, I was so impressed that I stopped the video I was working on and I started on this video just because I was excited to share this. So if you want one, you should buy it from LinNXT. There's a link in the thingy below. And if you want to know what it's like and what it does, then you should watch this video. And if you don't want either of those things, then turn off YouTube and go do something productive with your life. But we both know that's not going to happen. So let's talk about the specs. The MiniLoong Pocket 1 is rocking the RK3566 chipset, a very well-known chip that's been in a million different doodads, and this is now one of them. We get 1 GB of LPDDR4 RAM, 8 GB of eMMC internal storage with microSD card expansion. The screen is 4 inches, 960 by 720 resolution. We also get some sort of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2, a 4000 mAh battery. It weighs 258 grams, and it smells like a Chinese retro handheld factory. The price is $88 from LinNXT if you use the code LONG12. LinNXT also has 15% off sales quite often, so make sure you check this area at the top of their site to see what sale they have going on. On the front, we have a D-pad up top and a thumbstick underneath. This is a menu button, screen in the middle, face buttons over here, start and select, and a single front-facing speaker. Up top, we have bumpers and triggers, and a reset button, USB-C hole for OTG stuff, mini HDMI hole to put this display onto your TV or whatever, volume up and down, and a power button. Underneath, we have an SD card hole for the system card, and a USB-C hole for charging, and another SD card hole for expansion, and a headphone hole. Love to see that. Nothing on the sides or around back except for some grippy humps for style and comfort. When I saw the photos of this thing, I was not into it. It looked kinda cyberpunky and plasticky. And it is, but not nearly as much in person as it looks in the photos. It looks a lot more retro in person, and I am super into it. I actually like the transparent plastic shell on the front, the beige plastic with the greenish gray accents on the triggers and the speaker grille, the transparent retro cherry red face buttons. It honestly looks really good. It looks both interesting but also good. The faceplate is swappable along with the D-pad. They were obviously really proud of that in their product photos. They even showed different D-pads and faceplates, but like there is no extra faceplates or D-pad. It doesn't come with any and you can't buy them. At least not yet. Maybe someday we'll get faceplates and D-pads that you can buy and customize this thing, but I find that doubtful, to be honest. But at least the faceplate they give us is clear. Pretty easy to get along with. This also comes in white, by the way. All white. That one looks mighty fine too from the photos. In the hands, it's actually kind of crazy comfy. It's a great middle ground size. The shape of the shell around where your palms grab it feels great, and it's got these subtle raised areas here that act as a bit of a grip. It's honestly great to hold and game on. I'm super impressed at the hand feel. And I bet this is pretty good in the pocket too. Let's see what my temporary pocket test guy thinks. Hey TechDweeb, I'm here and ready to test. The MiniLoong Pocket 1 is not bad. It's a bit bigger than I'd like, but it's not crazy big, and the thumbstick wiggles around in there, but not that much. It's actually totally doable in there. But maybe if you wear tighter pants, it wouldn't be as great. I'm gonna give this 7 out of 10 for pocketability. Hope this helps. You think you're clever? What? Take it off. Take what off? Don't play dumb. Take it off or there's gonna be trouble. Oh right. I was just trying that on there to see what it looked like. I didn't mean to leave it. Yeah, no worries. I'll just go throw this away. You're on thin ice, buddy. Yeah, I know. The controls are actually pretty great. The D-pad looks pretty weird, but it feels really good. It's a rolling circular style, but with a raised D-pad shape in the middle, which ends up feeling just kind of like a normal D-pad. Again, this can be swapped, but you don't get any swappable options or anything, so good luck doing that. As it is though, it's a great D-pad. No false diagonals, but it's easy to hit the diagonals when you want to. Great for platformers and fighting games. No issues here. The face buttons feel really good. Firm rubber membrane that feels satisfying to push. Membrane bumpers and triggers. And they're nice and quiet. These are not analog triggers, by the way. The stick is really good too. No cardinal snapping or anything like that. Great quality input. We just get one stick, but for the stuff you'll be playing on here, that's fine. This is the same style of stick that we get on the Retroid doodads, by the way. The cap can be swapped too. It's also got RBG on the stick, so you can impress the ladies. The screen is easily the best part of this thing. I've been rocking the iNeo Pocket S Mini over the last few weeks, and I've been loving that to bits, even though the screen isn't the best, but I feel like that maybe colored my view of these kind of medium-sized screens, because when I turned this on and saw how good this screen looked, I literally burped with excitement. This screen is incredible. It's 4 inches, so the same size as like the RG40XXH, but it's not the same screen. This screen is way better. It's 960 by 720 resolution, so you get lots of pixels to work with when it comes to scaling your retro games. It's got great contrast and color, great viewing angles, no light bleed, and to my eyes, my expert eyes, as someone who loves retro handhelds and good screens, this screen is kind of bafflingly good. It makes no sense that we're getting a screen this good on a cheap RK3566 handheld. I'm not complaining, I love it, but it confuses me. I'm easily confused though. Like, I don't get why you're still not subscribed to my channel yet. It makes no sense. But hey, I respect your choices. Even the bad ones. Like not subscribing. The sound is kind of a bit of a letdown. Mostly because it's just one speaker and it's off to one side. No stereo sound here. It's front facing, which is good, and it's loud enough and clear enough. It's fine for a retro handheld, just nothing to write home about. The speaker looks pretty cool though. This like grayish speaker grill on there looks mighty spiffy in my opinion. Which is the best opinion. System-wise, we're running some sort of custom Linux thing that they call Long OS. The system is stored right on the internal storage of the device, so you can use any SD card you want for your games card. It is a competent system, but not much more than that. It's got a workable front end where you can browse your systems and see your games in there. If you have scraped art, that'll show up too. You can launch your games, and the in-game menu is RetroArch, where you can customize most of the stuff you'd ever want to customize about RetroArch. There's only a few minor things they have locked down, but I had no problem doing the stuff I wanted to do. There's a system menu where you can do basic stuff like change the system sounds and calibrate sticks, connect to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, do software updates or whatever. When I booted this up, there was an update and I did do it. However, I didn't notice any big changes after that was done. A few drawbacks on here is that you don't have control over the emulation cores or standalone emulators. As far as I could tell, you just have to kind of roll with whatever choices they made for you, which is fine. It works. They made fine choices, but compared to other systems, it's a bit basic. I guess that's a good thing for newbies, but for pros like me, I like having more control. But I'm happy with the system overall. However, this is an RK3566 chip, and they say right on the product page that this is an open source console. So I'm really hoping that we'll get some custom firmware options for this thing. I'd love if someday we got Newly or Rocknix on here. That would really complete the experience. The ROM sets that it comes with are generally pretty terrible. It's just a big messy dump of various ROM sets all just kind of jumbled together. It comes with lots of stuff, but I wouldn't get your hopes up that you'll enjoy browsing this disorganized list. Luckily, it's easy enough to add your own games. You can pop the SD card into your computer and manage your games that way, or just plug it in via USB and you'll get access to everything. That's a nice feature. I fixed a few of the ROM sets to have my own games and art, and that's way better. I'll be giving this thing a complete revamp after I'm done making this video. When it comes to gaming, this is one area that it's not going to be very, very exciting. There's not going to be much new here. It's an RK3566 chip. We're all very familiar with the performance of the RK3566, especially on Linux. So you know the drill. You'll get everything up to PS1. All that stuff will play with no problems at all. You'll also get a good amount of Nintendo 64 and Dreamcast and PSP. Not every game from those systems will play perfectly, but most will. Actually, in the realm of budget chips, the RK3566 is basically the top dog. It's a bit more performant than even Amberlick's H700 chip that they have in the XX line of devices. You can even play a little bit of GameCube on this chip. Not on this firmware, as far as I could tell. There's no GameCube emulator on here, but maybe if we get Rocknix on here, we'll get a little bit of GameCube. As it is, most of the higher end stuff works. Only the very hardest Nintendo 64 games won't work, and the same for Dreamcast and the same for PSP. But performance is only one piece of the pie. And for me, I freaking love gaming on this thing simply because of how enjoyable it is to play retro games. The older stuff, that's what I'm here for. I'm not gonna buy a sub $100 handheld and expect to play GameCube or PS2 or whatever. I want something that looks cool, that feels great in my hands, and has a screen that makes my eyeballs go, ah. And this does that. It's a combination of the big size, the high pixel density, the great colors. If you're into the retro stuff like I am, you'll love playing it on this thing. Like I do. Battery-wise, this thing is actually pretty great. On the low end, playing NES, I lost 9% battery life over 1 hour of game time, which maths out to around 11 hours of battery life. On the high end, playing PSP maxed out, I lost 29% over 1 hour, which means we'll get about 3.5 hours like that. These are just estimates, but I feel like these are solid numbers regardless. You'll get a lot of game time on this thing. However, it's not Android, so you don't get that amazing Android sleep mode. Just regular dumb Linux sleep mode for jerks. The obvious comparisons to the MiniLoong Pocket 1 will be the other devices in its price range. The iNeo Pocket Mini is around the same price. After shipping, it's about $20 more. And the Magmi Air X. After shipping, that one's about $30 more expensive, but they're all in the same kind of ballpark. With both the Pocket Air Mini and the Magmi, you get better performance. Both of those run Android, and both of those handle all the Nintendo 64 and PSP, and you'll get a little bit of GameCube and PS2 on both of those. So I mean, if you're just here for performance, then you'll probably want to spend a little bit more and get a little bit more horsepower. That said, I am personally not here for performance. If I'm paying less than $100 for a handheld, I'm here for retro stuff. PS1 and below. That's what I want. And this thing gives you all that stuff in a way that is better than most of the other stuff you can get around this price. The screen on this, the controls, the form factor, it's just great. Actually, the screen on here kind of puts the screen on the Pocket Air Mini to shame. This is way better, and it's a tighter build and more pocket friendly than the Magmi. I basically just love playing retro games on it, and as a device that does that, it's just about as nice as it gets. It's just hard to say that it's a must buy because I know some people won't see past the RK3566 chip in here. they won't know how nice it is to use in game on because they want the best performance, and you know, that's fair. But that's not me. I honestly hope this product does well. I hope this company realizes what they did right and does more stuff. And also, I really hope that this improves with custom firmware in the future. But even as it is, I've loved playing with this to test for this video, and I'm gonna keep playing with it because it's nice. Like you, because you watched this video, you made it all the way to the end, and you even clicked the thumbs up button and left a comment. Dang, what did I ever do to deserve such a great viewer like you? And that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.